Are we live? I think we're live. I think we are live. Aha! Hello, Harry. Let's just turn that down, because otherwise that will be echoing. Right, got a slightly different layout for you tonight. Trying to eliminate a few of the problems that we've had before. Hopefully the audio is fine. It looks like it's fine. Hopefully the video is fine. It looks good. So we're going to be playing on 80 and 40 tonight. Hi Tom, thanks for joining me, my friend. We're not going to be staying around for too long tonight, maybe just after 10 o'clock, so only around about half an hour or so, but just long enough to play a little bit of radio. Hello Sid, thanks for joining me, my friend. Just clean the spectacles. So yeah, we've got some different views for you tonight. I'm fed up of all the technical things letting me down, so I've simplified it somewhat, and hopefully it will give you a more pleasant experience for you. So what you can see on the screen here is basically a mishmash of all the various different things that I use. So up here, top left hand corner, we've got log for OM, and we've got the detached logbook down here. So that's actually free form, so I can move that around. And then we've got the Smart SDR window for the flex. I'll just turn the audio down. Sorry, Tom. There you go, guys. Sorry about that. Thanks, Tom. So yeah, we've got log for OM up here. We've got the detached logbook down here. We've got Smart SDR software here, and then we've got the cluster and just some of the settings for Smart SDR, just so that I can see power and SWR and things like that. And we've got a slightly different layout on cameras as well, which I'll come back to in a second. Hello, Rowley from New Zealand. Yes, thank you for joining me. Okay, let's have a look around the bands. They were a bit busier earlier, actually, but I don't know whether they've quietened down a little bit now. 80, I'm sure, would be busy. Let's just turn the volume up now on the flex. 20 was busy as well, actually. Yeah, 20 looks busy. Should we have a look at 20? 20's looking hopeful. Just see what my tune's like on 20. Better.
Late 70s. That's right, in the late 70s. G1 TIF. It was
Hey, that sounds cool, Rolly. Got my new mug. Courtesy of the boss. Nice big signal. I've got a new view as well for you guys. This one here.
Roger, Roger.
There you go.
Once again, good health and stay healthy. Bye bye, 73. This is 9 Alpha 9 America, QZ Delta X-ray, 9er America, 9er America, 9 Alpha, QZ Delta X-ray, over.
Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray.
Zulu 4, Fox Echo, good afternoon, good to meet you again, you're 59+++, over.
Yeah, big signal. Trinidad.
Yeah, Roger, likewise, it's unbelievable, crazy propagation. You are between 30 and 40 dBs over 9, unbelievable, over.
I think this could be the first time I've ever heard Trinidad. Trinidad.
Roger, Roger. All the same to you, and your wish you good health, stay healthy, and stay safe. 73, 9 Zulu 4 Fox Echo, with massive signal 40 over 9. 9 Alpha 9 America, 73.
Big signal.
Bye-bye, this is 9A9 America, QZ outside of Europe, please.
Outside of Europe.
W1AVK, good afternoon, you're 59+, over.
I always, well, a really long time, I was planning to get my license, and I joined X-ray, Papa Alpha 1 Lima X-ray, QRZ. Thank you, billing South America, thank you, South America, Papa Alpha 1 Lima X-ray, QRZ. Italy Alpha, calling 20, City 20. I take 2 Delta, Italy Alpha, calling 20, standby. 20, City 20. Italy, Kilo 2 Delta, Italy Alpha, calling 20, City 20. I take 2 Delta, Italy Alpha, calling 20, standby.
Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. No, haven't got him. Move on, spin the dial.
Mike Papa Juliet, I believe. Good evening, my friend from the Netherlands. This is Papa Alpha 3, Golf Tango Oscar. I hope I have the call sign correct. I have a Mike 0, Mike Papa Juliet, QSO. Okay, I say that. Sorry for the mistake. Mike 0, Papa Mike Juliet. Okay, very good evening, my friend. Thank you for calling me. The name here is Rene, Romeo Echo, November Echo, and I'm located very close to the Belgium and the German border.
Hey, Randy.
Do you copy? Mike 0,
Thanks
Papa
for tuning in.
Juliet, Papa
Thanks, Tom. I think if I don't start calling, if I'm trying to wait for people to finish a QSO first, I'm going to end up spending all night just sat here looking at the screen.
Charlie, Zulu, Bravo. Secure 20, Hotel Big 9, Charlie, Zulu, Bravo. Calling CQ.
CQ Hotel Peak 9, Charlie, Zulu, Bravo.
Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico, X-ray. Yeah, Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico, X-ray. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico, X-ray. I'm not sure what frequency this guy's on.
Hotel Peak 9, Canada.
There he is.
Zanzibar, Boston, calling CQ. CQ Hotel Peak 9, Charlie, Zulu.
Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico, X-ray.
Please, first, Mexico 0, X-ray Mike. I have not more copies. You are there?
QSL, QSL. X-ray, Mexico, X-ray. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico, X-ray. QSL.
Okay, Roger, verifying copy. Your report is 5-5 here in Switzerland. The name here is Friend, Romeo Echo, November Echo. Please again your name, I'm not copy. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, Hotel Bravo 9, Charlie, Zulu, Bravo, over.
Yeah, Roger, Roger, Roger. The name is Mike. The name is Mike. Mexico, India, Kilo, Echo, QSL.
Okay, Roger, very clear copy, Mike. Thank you very much for coming back to my call. The best wish to you and your family, and I hope to again, Mike. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, Hotel Peak 9, Charlie, Zulu, Bravo.
Yep, thank you very much, Rene. You are 5 and 9, Central United Kingdom. Best wishes to you and your family also. 7-3, my friend. Goodbye.
Okay, good night. Thank you. Bye-bye, Mike. CQ Hotel Peak 9, Charlie, Zulu.
This is log for OM. It's my favourite logging package. Brilliant. Yeah, it's brilliant, Tom. I love it.
Papa Yankee 4, Bravo Zulu, calling the station with number 9. Any station with number 9? 9 Hotel 5? 9 Hotel 5, go ahead. Roger, 9 Hotel 5, Japan, Ontario, 59 Brazil. Any station with number 9?
Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico, X-ray.
Oscar? Papa Yankee 4, Bravo Zulu, calling all these numbers. See what is it? Papa Yankee 4, see what is it?
It's a big signal.
Mexico X-ray, Bravo, go ahead.
Tom, it doesn't, but you can buy a separate USB knob called the Flex Control.
Yeah, you're past Platz 20 near the city Vienna in Austria, Roger.
Roger, Roger. Thanks for
This
calling,
is
my friend. 73.
5,259 miles. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray.
Bye-bye, 73, Papa Yankee 4, Bravo Zulu. QSOs.
Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray.
Delta Lima 3, Mike, India Mike.
Delta Lima 3, Mike, India Mike, 59.
For you, 73.
73, QSOs.
Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray.
Kilo Radio Oscar, go ahead.
Yeah, big signal.
Mike 0, India, Hotel Kilowatt, 59. Okay, Mike 0, India, Hotel Kilowatt, 5758. Thank you. QSOs, Papa Yankee 4, Bravo Zulu.
Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray.
Foxtrot 5, go ahead.
Radio 2, America, Delta Quebec, Portable 1, over.
Foxtrot 5 only, please. Foxtrot 5, Italy. Okay, Italy.
I'll try one more time, then we'll move on.
Thank you. Germany 0, Sierra Echo November, 59. Over, thank you, 73, QSOs, Papa Yankee 4, Bravo Zulu.
Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Okay, well, stick to my guns. I said I would move on, and I will. Let's have a look what we got up here. Yeah, I know. I have been looking, Robbie. I have been looking. Unfortunately, my aerials, I've only got a cobweb and a wired dipole, so none of them are really rated for power. But I was looking at a 300 watt small amp the other day, and I would have bought it, but the guy messed around. But yeah, a nice 500 watt amp would be more than sufficient. I wouldn't want anything bigger than that, Robbie, to be honest. Let's go and have a look up on 80. Yeah, 80's busy. 80's very busy.
Nee, das wird wahrscheinlich dann schon irgendwo.
I think it's time to call out a little bit. Yeah, my aerials, Robbie, are not that great, to be honest. They do all right. Hello, superconductor chip. Okay, there's nobody on here. Is this frequency clear? Check the SWR. I don't know why it it does this. I have to tune it several times before the ATU gets a tune. I don't know why. No, see? Turn it off, turn it back on again. Don't know why I have to do this. It seems to be a known issue with Smart SDR. They seem to know about it. Hello 4. Heavenly Thunderstorm. Right, okay, now we've got a decent tune. Okay, is this frequency clear, please? Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Is the frequency clear? Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico, X-ray. Nothing heard. Hello CQ, hello CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 80 meters, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Calling CQ and standing by for any calls. Voice shaper, I'll have a look at that, thank you. Hello CQ, hello CQ. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Calling CQ 80, CQ 80. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Calling CQ and standing by. Hello CQ, hello CQ. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Calling CQ 80 and standing by. Hello CQ, hello CQ. CQ 80 meters. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Calling CQ 80 and by for any calls. I will, thank you for that.
Mike 0,
Ooh.
radio, Mike Yankee.
Hey, hi, how you doing?
Well, Mike, I'm fine. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're 5'9" plus here. A little muffled, but that's no problem at all. And nice to talk to you, mate. And you do. Yeah, I love the setup you've got.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. Your signal seemed to just stop then, in actual fact. But yeah, no problem. You were nearly into the red, actually. I think. But yeah, lovely to catch you there, Tom. Thanks for coming back to the call. Hope you're doing well. As you can see, obviously this is going out live. Just a bit of a spur of the moment thing, to be totally honest with you there. So thanks for picking up on it quickly. Microphone back to you. M0RMY, M0XMX.
Roger, mate. No problem. Yeah, my linear tripped out for a while. It's the ACOM. It doesn't like all sorts of things. Should be fine now. Okay, mate. Yeah, sounding good. A little bit muffled, I'll be honest with you, very slightly, but we can work on that. No problem. You're 5'9" plus, though, over.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just going to turn the EQ down a little bit. Let's just try this. Bit higher up there. Okay, is that any better there, Tom, over?
Yeah, a bit sharper now. A bit sharper. Okay, mate, I'll let you carry on. No problem at all, and well done. Your setup looks amazing. It looks like Jodrell Bank down there, mate.
Thanks for that. Well, it's nothing special. You know, a few monitors makes things look a little bit more sophisticated, doesn't it? But no, I mean, literally everything that I'm doing here, I could just do on my laptop. That's the beauty of the Flex. You know, I was actually sat in the living room with my wife watching the television, and you know, I just fired up my laptop and I could see that 80 meters was going to be a bit busy, and I could listen to it in the living room on my laptop, and you know, if I'd have wanted to, I could have keyed up and actually talked from the living room. Hence the reason why I came in here and decided to do this. But no, the Flex, the 6000 series Flex is absolutely awesome. Yeah, really is. All right, my friend. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming back to say hello, and I'll catch you sometime very, very soon. Mike 0, Romeo, Mike Yankee. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. 7-3, Tom.
Okay, M0XMX. Thanks, Mike. Take care. 73. You're sounding much better now. Take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. I think this Heil microphone is a little bit kind of dull and maybe needs a little bit of help. I haven't actually got the processor on either. I'll turn that on. There you go. Don't know if that makes any difference. But, yeah, cheers. Thanks, Tom. Catch you later, my friend. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
QRZ, please. This is Mexico 0. X-ray, Mexico, X-ray, Central United Kingdom. Calling CQ and bye for any calls. Hello CQ, hello CQ. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, standing by. Hello CQ80, CQ80, CQ80 meters. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ and standing by.
Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, this is Delta Oscar 5, Victor Sugar, QSL.
Yeah, QSL. Very, very nice to meet you, I think, for the first time, Volker. I've got your details up on the screen here. I can see that you're not very far away from Dortmund, if that's correct, over.
Good evening, Mike. It's the first time for about QSO. It's a little bit QM on the frequency, but I hope you can understand me. Your signal is 559 with QM, my friend. Back to you.
Yes, roger that, Volker. You are around about 10 dB over 9. A little bit of QRM, but no problem whatsoever. The name is Mike, and I'm based near Nottingham, Central United Kingdom. Thank you very much for coming back to the call, Volker. It's very nice to talk to you for the first time. Microphone back to you, sir. Delta Oscar 5, Victor Sierra, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, over.
Yes, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike 0, Delta Oscar 5, Victor Sugar. Returning, Mike, thanks for the short QSO. Hope meet you again on the frequency. I wish you and your family all the best. Take care and stay healthy. 73, my friend.
Yep, thank you very much, Volker. Nice to meet you, and also stay safe and best wishes to you and your loved ones also. 7-3 for now. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mike.
QRZ, please. This is Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico, X-ray, standing by on 80 meters for any calls.
2 Whiskey 0, uniform, Alpha Sugar.
The 2 Whiskey 0 station, just stand by 1 second. I'm just having a bit of a logbook malfunction. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. 2 Whiskey 0 station, can I just take the rest of your call sign, please? Over.
2 Whiskey 0, uniform, Alpha Sugar. 2 Whiskey 0, uniform, Alpha Sugar, QSL.
Yeah, roger. All copied, no problem, Colin. Nice to meet you, I think, for the first time. Let me just check. I think it is. Yes, according to my logbook it is, but there you go. Yeah, very nice to meet you. I believe you're on the island of Anglesey, over.
Yeah, that's right, Mike. Yeah, we're close to Point Line. It's not far from the lighthouse, so we're about just under a mile from the lighthouse. It's very close to the sea. And yeah, we just operate very simple vessel vehicles, Nikon 7300, 50 watts into an NZ halfway long wire. So nice simple vessel which works quite nicely, Mike. Thank you.
Yeah, roger that. No problem whatsoever. Well, you're doing a great job. No problem. Lovely audio. A lot of QRM, but no problem whatsoever. I'll give you a signal report, actually. I wasn't really paying attention there. I was too busy messing around with the cluster and stuff like that. But yeah, very nice to talk to you for the first time. You're doing a great job there, Colin. Back to you.
Yeah, QSL there, Mike. You're 20 over into this evening. And I know you're on Facebook streaming live tonight. So I hope you haven't got me on your live stream at the moment. Hi.
Yes, roger that. It is on the live stream. Yes, it was a bit unexpected and a bit impromptu, but I do enjoy it so much that I couldn't not do it there, Colin. So yeah, absolutely. So you're on it. Microphone back to you. 2 Whiskey 0 uniform Alpha Sierra M0XMX, over.
again in the future. So good luck at the end tonight. I'm probably going to wander around down to Fort Hewlett. Going on down there, so might come down that way. So 73 Mike GS and 62 stay safe.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. Yeah, no problem, Colin. Lovely to catch you, my friend, and yeah, hope to catch you again sometime soon. Stay safe and 7-3. Bye-bye. QRZ, QRZ, please. This is Mike 0, X-Ray, Mike X-Ray. Yeah, thanks for that, Tom. It actually came up on the log for OM that I've just been spotted by you. So I think that's the first time I've ever seen that message. So cheers for that. QRZ, QRZ, please. Mexico 0, X-Ray, Mexico, X-Ray. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. This is Mike 0, X-Ray, Mike X-Ray. Mexico 0, X-Ray, Mexico, X-Ray. Calling CQ, CQ, CQ. Mike 0, X-Ray, Mike X-Ray. Calling CQ and bye for any calls. Hello CQ, hello CQ. This is Mike 0, X-Ray, Mike X-Ray. Mexico 0, X-Ray, Mexico, X-Ray. Calling CQ80, CQ80, CQ80. CQ80 meters, Mike 0, X-Ray, Mike X-Ray. Calling CQ80 and bye for any calls.
2 Echo 0, Romeo, Mike, Mike.
2 Echo 0, Romeo, Mike, Mike. Very good evening to you, sir. Thank you very much for coming back to the call. The name this side is Mike, and I'm in Central United Kingdom, Burton-on-Trent. Burton-on-Trent there, over.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't quite catch the QTH. I'm just wondering if my audio is okay. I've had problems in the past with the RF getting into the audio, into the mic. So hopefully the audio is okay. Name this end, by the way, is John. QTH is at Woodford Bridge in Essex, just northeast of London. Can you go give me your QTH? I didn't quite understand it.
Yeah, no problem there, John. I've got you up on my screen. I can see where you are. Yeah, my QTH is Burton-upon-Trent. Burton-upon-Trent, famous for breweries. Got lots and lots and lots of breweries up here, brewing real ale. Microphone back to you, John, from M0XMX.
Okay, Mike, yeah, okay. I do enjoy a drop of beer, I must admit, and had a couple, but unfortunately none of your Burton-on-Trent
Excuse me.
I'm just checking my power output. We're about 22 watts, into a 40-80 trap dipole, homemade.
Yeah, roger that, John. I'm sure we've probably got a very, very similar antenna, actually, apart from mine was bought by another amateur that makes them, I think, for a living, I think. But yeah, the location Burton-on-Trent, as I say, is famous for real ale breweries, and also a couple of big breweries as well. Coors is the actual manufacturer that owns the brewery now up here. That used to be Marston's, making Pedigree. So Pedigree is probably the beer that everybody associates with Burton-on-Trent. And yeah, your signal is around about 10 dB over 9. 10 dB over 9. Yeah, nice, lovely audio, no problem whatsoever. There's a station that's just very, very close to us, slightly below us, and I've just had to blank him out a little bit just to be able to get rid of that. But yeah, no problem with your audio there, John. Lovely audio. Back to you.
Okay, Michael, yeah, your report, your 59 plus 20. 59 plus 20, probably running a bit more power than I am, but one of my favourite beers, actually, Marsden's Pedigree. And I like all the Marsden's beer, Marsden's IPA and Marsden's Old English. Not readily available. I used to buy that from the supermarket, Old English, but I've not seen it for some time. But if I do see it, I will definitely buy that. Otherwise, it's going to be the more local stuff with Green King. It's another favourite of mine. Of course, they're all rather on the strong side and not a session beer, Michael. If you're a drinker, I'm not sure that you are, but it sounds as though you may be. I do enjoy a drink. Unfortunately, my beer selling does show that as well. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, roger that. I do enjoy a beer, but unfortunately my belt and my waistline don't appreciate it. So I have to limit myself and try and mix it up a little bit with gin and wine. I find that the three of them kind of counteract each other and turn into negative calories. I'm sure not. So there you go. But anyway, very nice to talk to you, John. I'm going to carry on calling if you don't mind, sir. So thank you very, very much for coming back to the call. And maybe when this lockdown business is finished, you'll take a trip up to Burton-on-Trent and try some of our fabulous real ales. We've got some amazing little microbreweries, literally breweries that only serve the beer that they brew out of their own bar. And we've got a couple of pubs that serve the real ales straight from the cask as well. None of this pump business and carbon dioxide and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, microphone back to you, John, for a quick final, and I'll carry on calling CQ 2 Echo 0 Romeo Mike 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 0 X-ray Mike X-ray over.
Okay, Michael. Yeah, we'll see that. I'll tell you what. We'll have to be probably on a coach. I'll see a coach trip, so that'll be nice. So your signal is actually deteriorating into the noise at the moment with some QSP. Nice to talk to you about it. Actually take you further down the level. Also 73. Thanks very much.
Yeah, fine business, John. You're in my logbook now, and I look forward to catching you again sometime very, very soon. Take care, John. Best wishes to you and your loved ones, and stay safe, sir. Bye-bye. QRZ, please. This is Mike 0 X-ray Mike X-ray standing by.
George 7, Mike Whiskey.
G7MWW. Yeah, very good evening to you, sir. The name this side is Mike, and the location, the QTH, sorry, I'm getting a little bit confused now. The QTH is Burton-on-Trent, up by Nottingham. Microphone back to you, G7MWW, M0XMX, over.
Yeah, okay, Mike, yeah. You're a nice signal.
Thanks, for.
Located in the west of Gloucestershire in the Forest of Dean. I'll give you a proper report next time round. I'm not quite sure just how strong you were, but it sounds a good strong signal, Mike, over.
Yeah, roger that, John. Very nice to meet you, I think, for the first time. And yeah, you're about 10 dB over 9, and lovely audio, no problem whatsoever. And the working conditions this end, I'm running a Flex 6300 with 100 watts, so no amplifiers or anything, into a loaded dipole, wire dipole around about 10 metres above the ground. So nothing fancy this end there, John. Microphone back to you, sir. G7MWW, M0XMX, over.
Yeah, okay, Mike. Yeah, well, nothing fancy this way either. It's a 7300 radio, my ICOM. Looking at what I've got dialed in on the front of it is 80 watts. Leaving the radio, what is reaching the aerial, God only knows, but that's the state of play. And the area is a doublet, round about 40 foot in the centre and slightly inverted. But it works fine. It's been like that for many, many years, and I'm a bit low to change it. So I leave it well alone. And your signal, by the way, is 5.9 plus, so it's quite a healthy signal from there in Burton-on-Trent. I think you said it was. Anyway, I'm only really playing about tonight. I've been messing with this 7300. You only got it today. And I'd owned one before, but I'd forgotten how to use the damn thing. And it took me maybe 2 hours to sort the memories out, to get the memories working again, but I've eventually done it. And it all came flooding back. So I just have to back my memory up, get a floppy disk and back the memory up on a floppy, and I shan't forget things anymore. Mike, over.
I find that a big part of the enjoyment there, John. Learning new radios. I love picking up new radios and just getting to grips with them. I've got a number of different radios that I use for different uses, but the one that I'm talking to you on now, and the one that I've only actually owned this particular radio for about 2 weeks actually, but it's an SDR. So it's not your typical radio with buttons and knobs and dials and all this kind of stuff. It's literally software. So yeah, it's completely different. So there's no buttons to turn. It's all done at the keyboard and at the mouse. So, but I like that kind of thing, to be totally honest with you there, sir. Although I do love radios with buttons and dials and knobs. So I've got the best of both worlds. But yeah, I love getting new radios. So even though I've only had this one 2 weeks, I'm jealous of you getting a new one today. Ah, I love it. I love new radios. G7MWW M0XMX, over.
Yeah, okay, Mike. I wonder whose SDR it is you're using. It sounds quite good. And I looked at the signal meter again. You're peaking at knocking 20 dBs over at times. So the band must be in pretty good shape, I guess. Mike, over.
Yeah, roger that. Well, it's a Flex. It's a Flex radio. It's called the 6300, and it's the, let's say, it's the smallest or the cheapest, let's say, of the current lineup. Prior to that, I've had 2 others which are older radios of the older design, the 3000 and also the 5000, and they both used a different piece of software which I fell in love with, and I absolutely loved that software. And that was the thing that held me back from upgrading to this 6000 series for so long. Now I've done it, I'm glad I've done it, because I love the flexibility of being able to work remotely. Literally, because this is software and because the Flex sits on the network, I can access that radio effectively from anywhere in the world, from you know, my laptop or a PC or whatever. So yeah, I love that flexibility there, John. So yeah, but thank you very much for the good audio report and also the signal report there. I'll pass it back to you for a quick final if you don't mind, sir, because I'm on a limited time here. I promised my wife that I'll pull the plug around about 10:30. So I'd just like to get a few more calls in the logbook if you don't mind. G7MWW M0XMX, over.
Yeah, okay, mate, no problem. It was really, I called in and wanted to report, really, to see if I got this audio somewhere handy. You haven't complained, so I guess it must be somewhere in the ballpark. Okay, mate, nice to meet you tonight. Enjoy your Flex, and
Hey, Nicholas.
maybe we'll pick it up again at a later date. I wish you all the best. Take care and stay safe. This is Gold 7 Mike Whiskey. All the best. Bye-bye.
Well, in actual fact, John, I don't know whether this is useful to you, but I'm actually live streaming this onto YouTube at the moment. So if you go to that live stream, even, you know, tomorrow when it's downloaded, then you'll be able to play it back and you'll actually be able to hear your signal yourself. So all you do is just type in my call sign into YouTube and you'll find it there, John, over.
Oh, I'll have a look at that, boy. I'd be interested. Listen to what I sound like. More like I sound like a total prat on the radio, which I don't find hard to do anyway. Okay, Mike, I'll just put your call sign in. I'll have a look at that tomorrow, and thanks for the info. And in the meantime, I wish you a good night and stay safe. M0XMX, G7MWW, now going back to listening mode. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, no problem, John. Lovely to help you, sir. You stay safe, and best regards to you and your loved ones. Bye for now. QRZ, please. This is Mike 0 X-Ray Mike X-Ray, standing by for any calls.
Mike 0.
Oh, we've got a few. Okay, 2 stations there. Can I go for the station with Kilo in it, please?
Golf 6, Kilo, November, Kilo.
Okay, G6KNK. Very, very good. Thank you very much for coming back to the call. The name this side is Mike, and the QTH is Burton-upon-Trent, near Nottingham. And I'll give you a signal report on your next. Microphone back to you, G6KNK, M0XMX, over.
Right, M0XMX, was it?
X-ray, Mexico, X-ray. Roger.
Mike, name here is John, Juliet, Oscar, November. QDH is 4 miles due north, Heathrow Airport, down in West London. Very good evening to you. Very nice signal. Just wonder what your power you're running there, because I'm just wondering. I think you were 5.9 plus about 20. I will have a look in a moment and just see. So back to you, Mike. M0XMS, I think. G6.
Yeah, roger that, John. Very nice to meet you. Yes, the working conditions this side, I'm using a Flex radio, which is an SDR, and it's coming out with 100 watts. 100 watts straight out of the back of the Flex, no amplifiers, into a wire dipole antenna for 40 meters and 80 meters, roughly 10 meters above the ground. So nothing fancy this side there, John. Your signal is going between an S7 and 10 dB over 9. Much QRM, but no problem with your audio there, John. Microphone back to you, sir. G6KNK, M0XMX, over.
M0XMS, G6KNK, returning. Fine, yeah, well, I'm running 100 watts from half-wave dipole. The rigs are Kenwood TS59TSG, and the microphone is an MC60. I bought them
Thanks,
about
Nicholas.
6 or 7 months ago now. When I came back to...
Can't get onto Hat Green. Hat Green HF SDR seems to have gone down. Don't know what the problem is.
Kensington. They shut it down after many years because they said they wanted the space. So we lost the HL. I lost the HF working in those days because if you remember far back, you needed 12 words a minute Morse everywhere else, but not in the Science Museum and 1 or 2 other places. So I lost my HF and had to go back to...
Yeah, the Acer FT450D was my first radio.
I didn't realise it was 20 odd years ago.
Great radio.
That they did that. Anyway, back to you. M0XMS G6. Oh, you're 5.9 plus 15, by the way. 5.9 plus 15. M0XMS G6KK.
Yeah, all copied, John. No problem whatsoever. Well, yes, no, I've got to be honest with you, sir. I don't go back that far. I've only been in the hobby for maybe around about 3.5, coming up on 4 years now. So, yeah, not very long at all. I tried to get into it when I was many years ago. But unfortunately, as a young teenager, I didn't find the hobby, or at least some of the people in the hobby, very responsive to a 14-year-old trying to become a radio ham. I was basically told to go and play with my toys. There you go. Anyway, John, if you don't mind, sir, I'm going to pass it back to you for a final. I would like to get a few more calls in the logbook before my wife tells me it's time to go to bed. So I'll pass it back to you if you don't mind, and then I'll carry on calling. G6KNK, M0XMX, over.
To bed.
Have I got a green screen? Yeah, I have. It's
I don't think it's
behind me.
I watch television with her from after dinner until about 9-ish, 9:30. Then she
she goes to bed and I go in here. Okay, I'll leave you to it. Leave you with the frequency and I'll just have a quick listen around and see what else is on. But very nice to meet you, Mike, for the first time. And sorry I made you so old. Zero XMS G6KK offered there. Wishing you a very good evening.
Yeah, no problem. Lovely to talk to you, John. You take care, sir, and stay safe, and best regards to you and your loved ones. QRZ, please. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Standing by for any calls.
Mike 06, Tango Sierra.
The Tango Sierra station, please go ahead.
Good evening, this is Mike 06, Tango Sierra. Thanks for bringing me in there. Name's Peter, and the location is Stafford in the Midlands. Not too far away from you, I've been listening for a couple of minutes. Just been making some changes to the aerial system here. So back to you from M0VTS.
Yeah, roger that, Peter. Your call sign is very, very, very familiar, and you're close enough for us to have talked on 2 meters, to be honest. But anyway, my logbook doesn't say we've spoken, but that doesn't necessarily mean we haven't. But yeah, I'm in Burton-on-Trent. The name is Mike, and you're just touching into the red area, so around about 5 or 10 dB over 9. Microphone back to you, M0VTS, M0XMX, over.
Yes, hey Mike. Yeah, we may have spoken. I've got a reasonable path to Burton-on-Trent. Yeah, not too bad at all. I'm not very active on VHS at the moment, but I hope to be more active later. You're about 5 lines of 10 with me, good signal. Probably a little bit too close to get much more than that, but it's working well. Working conditions here are the Flex 5000 radio, 100 watts to an end-fed halfway. It's quite low, but seems to do a reasonable job. I've just put a longer piece of coax on the between the radio and the and I think that improves it quite a bit.
I thought I'd sorted the delay out, actually. It was down to about 5 seconds. Okay, yeah, no problem there, Peter. Well, very nice talking to you. And I'll pass it over to you for a final, if you don't mind, because I know that there was a couple more stations there. And I told my wife that I would be going to bed sometime around about 10:30, so I can't be on too long. But yeah, fine business. Microphone back to you, and then I'll keep calling. M0VTS, M0XMX, over.
Yeah, no problem, Mike. Yep, I've also got a few things to sort out, ready to go back to work tomorrow morning. So I'll say 7:3 to you. Nice to catch up with you this evening, and speak to you again soon. Okay, stay safe from M0VTS. Bye for now.
Yeah, thanks, Peter. Lovely talking to you, my friend. You also take care, stay safe, and best wishes to your loved ones. Bye for now. QRZ, please. This is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, standing by.
Zero Sierra Delta Delta.
G0 SDD, very good evening to you, sir. And thank you very much for coming back to the call. We've worked quite a few times, haven't we? So, yeah, I think this is the probably the 4th time in probably 5 weeks. So, microphone back to you, Chris. M0XMX, over.
M0XMX, G0 Sierra Delta Delta. Yes, very good evening to you, Mike. Yeah, good to hear you. Actually, I've been listening for a little while. I thought I'd just catch you before you disappear. I don't think I've been on radio since we last spoke. I've just been doing other things. So I decided to just heard your signal there, so I decided to give you a call. I was indisposed at the time I heard John. He said Mike Whiskey speaking to you. and he's not too far from me actually. I haven't spoken to him for a while, but you're a perfect signal into the Forest of Dean. You're 5.9 plus 15 to 20. You've been a good signal, for the last half an hour I've been listening, Mike. So good to speak to you again. I'll keep it short because I know I want to get a couple more in. But good to speak to you again. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. This is Golf 0, Sierra Delta Delta.
Yeah, roger that, Chris. Well, again, fine signal as always. 5.9 plus 10 dB. And lovely audio. So carry on doing what you're doing, because what you're doing great. Okay, I'll carry on calling if you don't mind, Chris. And I'll catch you again sometime, hopefully very, very soon. G0SDD, M0XMX, over. Moved off frequency. What went wrong there?
Somebody coming back, or somebody's come up on his frequency. Yeah, no problem.
Could do finding out what frequency I was on.
Yeah, 5 and 9, you're 5 and 9, no problem.
Where are we?
Never done much.
God.
Well, I thought you was at Italian station coming back then.
3716.
I think he disappeared, or you stopped recording.
Disappeared on the mic.
Yeah. Yep, sorry about that, Chris. Sorry about that. For some reason I must have pressed the wrong key and I ended up QSYing somewhere else. But yeah, I finally got you. Sorry about that, Chris. Over.
Yeah, no problem. Just wondering what happened there, Mike. But yeah, I won't keep you long because I know you've got to get back to.
Got to get back to bed.
FYO there. So yeah, thanks very much for answering the call anyway, Mike. Good to talk to you again. Yeah, I think it's first contact I've had on radio since I last spoke to you. But it's just a time when I can sit down and just have half an hour, and you happen to be on. And yeah, it's the longest day today, isn't it? Well, the most hours of daylight today. So yeah, you're doing a fabulous job there, Mike. Very interesting. So I'll say 7-3. Yeah, catch you again, perhaps in another 2 or 3 weeks, Mike. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, G0 Sierra Delta Delta 7-3.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. Nice to catch you again. Take care, sir. Work you soon again. Bye for now. QRZ, please. This is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Standing by.
Golf 0, Victor Lima Foxtrot.
G0 VLF. Very good evening to you, sir. I'll give you a signal report on your next, but the name is Mike and I'm in Burton-on-Trent. Over. G0 VLF. G0 VLF. M0XMX. Over.
Roger, I'm not there, Mike. Sorry, there's a lot of stations doubled up with you. Very good evening, Mike. Name the size rear review America, Yokohama, both which there was twice on on Facebook. Friend of Lee's, not too far away from Lee in South Shield. Very good evening. Single report 5/9/59. Bit of QSB, bit of QRM on the frequency, and of course just watching on the live stream there. Playing about that a little bit myself, although I haven't done much live streaming as such, but just playing about doing a few recordings. M0XMX G0 VLF.
Yeah, roger that, right. Well, great to meet you, and thanks very much for coming back to the call. I've got your details obviously up on the screen so everybody can see it. And yeah, you're a fine signal. You're in the red, and you're just around about 10 dB over 9. Bit of QSB, and no problem with the audio there, Ray. So you already know our working conditions, so I won't bore you with telling you what you already know there, sir. Microphone back to you, G0 VLF, M0XMX, over.
Yeah, Roger on there, Mike. So you got the two cameras going in there, enjoying the live stream, and I'm just playing about with it. I haven't got the green screen out or anything like that. I'm just getting prepared for a special event we're going to be doing towards the beginning of July for the first 7/8 years operating GP13 call.
There's part of 13 colonies from the Durham District Amateur Radio Society. But anyway, I'm glad you're enjoying the Flex 6300. I've had a few Flex radios here. I've started off with the 3000, straight into the 5000, 6500, and I've had the 6600 since the first came out. 66, I should say that again, 6600M when the first came out here in the UK. Great radio, love the software, seamless, and playing about with microphone settings and the filters and all the rest of it, and I'm sure you enjoy it there as well. Great on the digi-mode, stuff like that, and integrates with lots of different features there. And 0XMX G0 VLS in the city of Durham.
Yeah, roger that, Ray. Well, I didn't think I was going to like it because I did really, really love the Power SDR software. But I've got to be honest with you there, Ray. I've taken to it like, well, yeah, like anything. And yeah, I've got it linked up with WSJTX. I've managed to get a voice keyer working with it today, which I'm surprised that the Smart SDR software doesn't include a voice keyer. But yeah, so I've got that working today. And I've even had my very, very first 2 or even 3, I don't know, QSOs in CW. So that's because of the built-in CW skimmer, I think it's called, or something like that. But yeah, absolutely love it, and just the ability to be able to do exactly what I'm doing here whilst sat in the garden on my laptop makes it, you know, 200 times more useful to me than the 3000 or the 5000 which I've had previously there, Ray. Anyway, I'll pass it back to you for a final if you don't mind, sir, because I'm now on borrowed time. I did promise my wife I'd be upstairs by 10:30, but you know what it's like when us guys get in the shack. G0VLF M0XMX, over.
Yeah, no problem, Mike. Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, it's fabulous on the remote software, especially get out and about with it. The laptop, tablet, stuff like that. Works great on TeamViewer or Google remote desktop. I just recently sorted out the Android device.
Oh no! Come on, Flex. Get us an Android app.
Do enjoy when a bit remote from the office to home, etc., etc. But it's a fantastic setup. You'll enjoy Slice Master. Get yourself on the Flex Radio forums, the Flex Radio live stream as well. They're very good, and there's lots of information you can pick up, and there's far too much to take on board. There's only one thing which I'd like to have, which seems to stop working, with the analog S meter. There's a thing called Bob meter, and for some strange reason that does not work at all now. I don't know why. Even I've got it all configured and all the rest of it. Just like having a little meter bouncing up and down, rather than sort of the digi thing. But if that's one thing I can live without, well, so be it. Anyway, very good to work with Mike. Enjoy the Flex Radio, and good to see you on the live stream. And of course, a picture of yourself there. I just happened to work 10 metres in Australia that particular day when that photograph was taken. There's a couple of guys in the CB, and of course, like a bit of a background from me, MCB back in the 70s, and a couple of guys didn't have the license for the Class C, and had the Class A call sign that did the most and all the rest of it. Yeah, and it works great, through the mode and the macros, and we set up on 10 metres and got into Australia, CK, and the whole lot just fell over off the seats working in Australia. Anyway, that's a different story for a different time. M0XMS G0, very low frequency, 73s, and a very good evening. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks, Ray. Lovely talking to you, my friend. I look forward to catching you again some other time. Take care, and best wishes to you and your loved ones as well. 7-3. QRZ, please. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray.
From Echo Delta United, George 1, Eddie, Dog, Uncle.
G1 AD U, was it? Over?
Roger, G1 EDU, Golf 1 Echo Delta United. Good evening, name this way is Glenn, Golf Lima, November, situated just outside the town of Huddersfield in West Yorkshire. So back round to you, Mike 0XMX.
Oh, I've done it again. I keep doing that. Ah. I think I was there. G1EDU, are you still with me, M0XMX?
Yeah, Roger. Can you
Gotta
hear
stop
me
doing
now?
that. Ah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, that was completely my fault. I just clicked. I'm using a Flex SDR, and I just clicked the screen in exactly the wrong place, and ended up in a completely different part of the band. So yeah, sorry about that, there, Glenn. The name this side is Mike, and the QTH is Burton upon Trent. Over.
Yeah, Roger. I know Burton quite well. I just lived down in Leicestershire, South Leicestershire, and the job I was doing just taking into Burton now and again. Anyway, yeah. Good evening to you. Anyway, Mike. As I say, I'm now living outside of Huddersfield in West Yorkshire. Running a 817 MD into a RM linear, giving a round about 150 watts out and then back round to you. M0XMX E1 E2.
Yeah, roger that, Glenn. Well, you're just touching 10 dB over 9. A lot of QSB, unfortunately. And in actual fact, I've just realised, just about to close down the station, I've just realised that I forgot to turn off some of the devices that caused me a lot of QRM on 80 metres. So I've been playing on 80 metres now for the last hour with all of the LED lights on and everything that caused me big pain. So, but anyway, it hasn't gone too bad. Yeah, fine business. Well, no problem, Glenn. If you don't mind, sir, I'm going to pass it back to you for a quick final, and then I'm going to call one more time, and then I'm going to be going QRT because I am now on borrowed time. G1EDU M0XMX, over.
Yeah, great, Mike. Nice to work you for the first time, and I'll keep my ears open, and we may well work again in the future. 7-3, good night, and stay safe. Golf 1 Echo Delta Uniform.
Yeah, roger that, Glyn. Very nice talking to you for the first time, and I look forward to the next time. QRZ, please. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, standing by.
Mike 6, Tango Alpha.
Okay, the Mike 6 Tango station, please. Try again.
Mike 6, Tango Zulu Alpha. November Yankee.
Yeah, roger, got you. No problem whatsoever. M6TZA. Thank you very much for coming back to the call. And I'm just looking at your details on QRZ, and I can see that TZA is actually your initials. So well done with getting that call sign there, Tony. Microphone back to you. The name this side is Mike, and the location is Burton on Trent. Over.
Yes, thank you very much, Mike. You are 59 plus 20 this side. I've also for YZ.com, and you're only down to not surprised. But yes, I did. I was lucky enough to get my initials, luckily, but how lucky I'll get on my tax license when I'm intermediate, I do not know, but we'll have to wait and see. And that's right from M60
Yeah, roger that. Well, hopefully the RSGB are going to be announcing, or rather Ofcom are going to be announcing at some stage that you'll be able to do your intermediate online as well, like the new M7s. So yeah, that could make life a lot more interesting, and we could hopefully see a lot more intermediate call signs, because I think intermediate is the section where there's the least amount. There's a lot of foundation and there's a lot of advance, but there's not very many intermediate. So it'd be nice to have a few more of those around there, Tony. Back to you.
Yeah, I wasn't really interested in going for it. I lost interest in the hobby a few years after passing the foundation, but got back into it now, and got myself a half-decent radio and antenna up now, and to be honest, I've not worked 80 metres at all until a couple of weeks ago. Got a new bike on the full length form, and been spending a bit of time on it. Enjoying it, to be honest. So hopefully get down into the intermediate form and try and do that online if the local club isn't going to do it. But there you go. I understand you all be turning off shortly. I don't keep you up, so thanks for the contact. I'm sure I have worked on 2 meters before. I'm not too sure on that. I'll have to look back at the blog. But yeah, thank you very much, Mike. I'll say some through for now, and thanks for letting me in. M0SMX and M6TZX.
Yep, no problem, Tony. The pleasure's all mine. Thanks very much for coming back to the call, sir. You take care, and whatever you decide to do with the licence, good luck anyway. Okay, 7-3 for now. Last call, please. Last call. This is Mike 0, X-Ray, Mike X-Ray. Standing by for any calls. Any other stations, please. QRZ. Okay, if there's no one there, I will be going QRT, and this frequency is now available for anyone else to use. Any other shortwave listeners, thank you very much for listening. This is M0XMX, now QRT. Right, let's see if Callum's around.
Changing the settings there regarding the audio, but no, it's so very strong. The station in question, 2 kilo CQ0 Sierra Delta Delta calling CQ and bye for a call. Alright, it got a signal on the meter, but it eliminates the screechiness from the other station there, but no, I'm going to say a certain company didn't want to sell me a 7610. All they wanted to know is why I wanted to sell what I got, which I think is a bit naughty. In fact, it's very naughty, and even though I changed my mind and got what I'm using now, as you know, but even so,
I thought Callum would be on.
You know, so the Misty's good lady here said there's no way I'm going to get an appointment.
Tony, if that station's on channel, please just wait till Tony's finished transmitting. I'll call you in. It's Echo India 2 Hotel in QSO is 2E0 SBS. Well, Tony, the band is behaving very strangely these last few weeks. It seems to be okay in the mornings. In the afternoons, it's completely dead and tends to come back in the evenings.
Nice, reliable valve.
And you can give it some right welly, and it won't miss. Right, pass it on to you, Dave. You can say hello, and you can say goodbye to my wife. I said just do it. Don't worry about the
Callum's
style,
on,
just,
to be honest.
take it off, and I've had it taken down to 1/8 of an inch, about 3 mil, and
oh well.
that was about a month
anyway,
ago.
It's time for bed.
I think I've had to do it 3
Thank
times.
you.
I think.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Oh, it's been good. Haven't had too many disasters tonight, which is a first. Don't know why I'm looking at the microphone when I talk. I should be looking at the camera, shouldn't I? But anyway, hope you've enjoyed the new layout. Let me know in the comments if you think the layout is better or worse. Also, hope you like the new camera, which, there you go, it's there. Okay, have a great evening, everybody. Stay safe, and until the next time, 7-3.